You can take the new tactic, you know. The last thing Tipster ever messaged me before blocking was that he was done with me in the commentary community forever. Well, he has said that before, hasn't he? So there's like a 50-50 chance that Tipster has already agreed to this in your DMs, laughing my ass off. Okay. For context, he DM'd me upset in his response about the Twitter convo. Right.
This is to a different Twitter conversation.
Okay. All right. Wait a minute. Hold on. I want to make sure I got the here.
Yeah,
this
no,
is one of eight.
Is correct. It's
just two of eight. Oh, right. Okay. So I guess this.
Well, no, I'm just saying that
All
it's not in response to Keem. This is a completely different conversation that occurred first. So Tipster is giving you the backstory.
Yeah. Okay. Tipster's giving us a backstory. For context of DM. All right. Let me read it. The YouTube comments are not happy that I wished everyone a happy Pride Month. In the community tab. Get some help, saying it. You spent the majority of your career pandering to edgelords. So did you, Tipster. And right-wing ones. Many of which are anti-woke, far-right freaks. And look, and I mentioned this when Tipster called in, and I don't have a beef with him anymore, but I just want to put these things in perspective. He pandered to Medicus crowd. I said that to him when he called in. Oh yeah, you remember that one? And Chud covered it and said I was drunk, I was sloppy, drunk, and all over the place and out of my mind when I had a fucking heart-to-heart with the guy. Oh yeah, my friend. He was my friend at the time. And now that you're out as non-binary, you expect them to respect you. Welcome to harsh reality, bro. You built this audience, and now they have zero respect for you. He's correct. And he's been correct a lot lately, according to Nick. And then I guess, oh, Jesus. So they're saying, oh, you were anti-woke.
Yep. No, you, bro.
Oh, that's so funny. YouTubers are hysterical. They're panning to everybody. No principles. That's so funny. Oh, that's great. That is really good. Joshy. I'm sorry that I hit you to the point where you feel comfortable going out of your way to lie about my content and my character. What do you lie about? I hope you end up finding validation through IRL friends, family, or self-improvement instead of seeking it on Twitter and Discord. I wish you the best. I don't have to lie. Everyone saw the content you made. I mean, yeah, you made bully comment. You bullied fucking Tipster for being gay or whatever the hell he is, or pots and pans or whatever the fuck. I don't know. I don't care about it.
Pots and pans.
Yeah. It's the pots and pans sexuality. Yeah, whatever that was called. Pansexual. It's like pots and pans.
There you go.
Well, I was told that Star Wars movie, Lando Calrissian wanted to fuck a robot. That's pots and pans, right? I don't know.
It probably could be, yeah.
And stop being a two-faced fraud. You apologize to me in private for the bully streams, and then you go on to smaller streamers and reminisce on them as if they're good times. They probably were good times. I bet they were funny, Tipster. You literally change your opinions based on whoever you're talking to at the moment. You know what this reminds me of? This reminds me of when Tipster read, when Illuminati read Tipster's old content, when he was like super positive, right? And when I was friends with Illuminati, they were, we were making fun of him. Yeah. And then when Illuminati went woke, he was like, hey, you remember that thing you did for Tommy C? I do. That's what it reminds me of.
Yeah.
You literally change your opinions on whoever you're talking to in the moment. That's the truth. That's never been true about Bobax. I've given you more charitability than you deserve, so I'm over it. Best of luck to you, but I've given you more chances than anyone else would have in my shoes. You're on your own now. That's okay. It was good times for me, but at your expense, which wasn't fair. I'm sorry. I 1,000% understand your feelings. Though I would probably be mad if I heard that too. You would be mad. You can stay mad at people long after you've told them like they apologized to you or settled things. I can attest to that. Hence the Tommy C pills. The lie I was talking about is me having private videos on you. They're all still public, and my videos pandering. They're also public, and my videos pandering to the alt-right. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, but alt-right, and some of the stuff that you may have done that unintentionally. But I made an effort to make my channels LGBTQ friendly for years. For years, I'm talking about since last August. That's when I first heard about this shit. So it was a bit insulting to have you say that I intentionally pander. Regardless, I think it's best if we never speak again. Sorry again for everything I did to you. You did private some videos as an example. The video where you shit on me for supporting nominal Naomi over the breastfeeding thing is no longer on your channel. I think Bobax had every right to make fun of him for that. I support, but see, I don't know. Like, I really don't feel like I'm making fun of Tipster right now or just like unfairly piling him on because I am cool with him. I'm fine. We had our thing last September on my birthday. I'm fine with him, but I'm just gonna point some of this stuff out. That's all. I think Tipster kind of gets it now. But I mean, he is a little like Bobax in that particular area too. That's my experience. I supported her because far right freaks were attacking her, and you mocked me for it. Made it seem like it was a fetish for me. And now that the video's gone, so don't lie to me and say and tell me you didn't private anything. Josh says, regardless of what I think, it's better than never speaking. I'm sorry for everything. I've already established that I'm done with you. Yeah, no, that's what I meant. That's why I said Josh says. That's why I did. That's why I did that. Thanks, Ma. I already.
Well, you didn't need to say it.
Well, I think I did. But if somebody's listening, well, all right. This is Josh, and Tipster will respond to them mid. Yeah, well, like a lot of people play video games. Let me help them out. Regardless,
fuckhead.
Thank you, Blue Diamond, and thank you for becoming a member. I appreciate it. Regardless, what I think was best, we never speak again. Sorry for everything. I already established that I'm done with you because you haven't changed. You're just as dishonest as you've ever been, and I'm done trying to help someone who refuses to change. In fairness, I don't think he can. I think whatever like group he's around, he's kind of formed to them, and I think that has more to do with his autism than. Well, there's definitely character issues there, but I think the autism has a lot of control of the character. I'm being generous to Josh here. I feel the same way about you. To be honest, I prefer not to fight about it because he obviously won't see eye to eye on this. So I think it's best if we just both move on. I was nothing but good to you when we were friends. That's true. But like I said, he was good to me, and then he wasn't good with me when it was convenient to run into Medigers when I was having a fight with their community. And he's done all this stuff. I do get the feeling, well, if he ever gets clout again, then we'll know for sure. But I do get the feeling, I see him in Nick's chat a lot. I mean, he's funny, and he laughs at himself. And certainly, what's her face? The transgender girl he fell in love with? She kind of threw him to the wolves, huh? He fucking stuck up for Vosh, the dipshit. What was her name? It feels like she's been gone for like 2 years now. The one, she was like, she had power for a minute. I think her first mistake was going after Leafy.
Oh, Keffels.
Keffels, yeah. I feel like she hasn't been around. Keffels, yeah. Keffels starting to stream again? Okay. But she got no pull. Well, I'm not feeling it if she is. Hence why I reached out. If she's just playing video games, no one's going to go bother her. Hence why I reached out. And anyway, she won. The scam's hers. I mean, Mudahar reported it. She can't get any more money, but some of those dopes will still donate. Good for them. Good for her. And you lied to me. You said we were fine. Well, you said I was fine with it too, but he needed pills. Then you got support and changed your tune and allowed attacks on me to continue. He just led them, in fairness, Tipster. So explain to me what needs to change. I've been nothing but honest and forthcoming with you, and all you've done is lie constantly to everyone. And one more thing, no one believes your bullshit. Claim that Nick is comment cop. I've had my own issues with Nick, but that's a load of bullshit. You know it. I never attacked you since you talked for less. This is like two women or something, like a breakup, a couple or something, right? That's what it sounds like. I never attacked you since we talked, or maybe it was, I could never have a conversation like this. Or maybe it was summer. Any attack was unintentional. How could it be unintentional? You did bully streams. The fact that you've been mentioning Nick being comment cop here is part of why I still think you have a lot more self-improvement to do. If you really want to know BOWBLAX, and by the way, I warned him about BOWBLAX too. Please just type open folders and watch the whole thing. And you can see this sort of shifting in mid-conversation when there's some kind of pressure. He'll contradict himself sentence to sentence. That is probably the bit of the autism too. You're just adding to irrelevant things to me, and you try to get another dig. That's behavior developed from being a commentary drama YouTubers that I hope you can one day move past. Both of these guys would go right back into the front of the commentary drama if they could. They blew it because here's the thing about commentary drama, and I think it happened to both of them. It's empty. It's for losers. Really is. There's only a real few guys that never made, like Nick's making money off it, Tom, Keem. You know what they all have in common? They're ridiculously talented. As far as personalities, as far as being funny, as far as good ideas, especially in the Keem department. None of the shutovers have that. I mean, Aiden, yeah, he made videos and some of them got over 1 million views and stuff like that, but it was a novelty because he was a kid. Otherwise, they have no talent. None. And I'm not saying I'm Mr. Talented or the best ever. If I was good, I'd be up there with Nick, or at least had one run as with Nick. I never got close to that. So there's the limits and ceilings of my talent before everybody says I'm like fucking great. But they got nothing. Nothing. And they're dishonest to boot. And bad guys. And snakes. YouTube snakes. This entire channel has basically been dedicated to YouTube snakes. You're just adding to relevant things. Oh, that's why the behavior developer. Okay, right. You're completely missing the point. My point is that you're a compulsive liar, and your word doesn't mean shit, and you don't have anyone but yourself to blame for that. That's on you. Just admit it. You lied. You wanted to get back at Nick, so you lied. Cut the bullshit. Sorry, I refuse to let you or anyone else gaslight me. You did lie. You did. The only thing I've lied about was me being Manchi that one time. Oh, when he pretended he was a real girl or something like that. I forget what that was. That's funny. Too funny. Bullshit. Look, I'm over this. Don't bother responding. You're on your own. The last thing Tipster ever messaged me before blocking me that he was done with me and the commentary community forever. So yeah, you left some stuff out, BOWBLAX. So there's like a 50-50 chance he's already agreed. So is this happening now?
Well, so if you look, you need to read because you've basically gone through the thread, and there hasn't been anything that Tipster said like in his headings that has been important. But this one is where he says stuff. So scroll up a little smidge.
A smidge? Okay.
A smidge. That's too far. I said a smidge.
Oh, a
Go back down.
Oh, okay.
No, that's too far. Oh my god. Why are you doing this to me?
Torch you. I want your old voice, but I want your sick voice back. It's kind of hot.
That's what people are saying.
Yeah.
Well, next time. So also for the record, contrary to what BOWBLAX seems to suggest here, I have not agreed to the Keemstar conversation because it's not happening. I've given it enough chances and had plenty of conversations with BOWBLAX in hopes he would turn shit around. He hasn't. And then it continues.
Well, it sounds like Tipster's doing the Tommy, Nick, Willie, Sip Man move.